If you have a child in years 2 to 9, they will take national reading and numeracy tests in the summer term. Here in Wales, we have developed national tests based on what your child is learning at school. This means that your child's teacher is able to know more about how your child is progressing. You will receive your child's results from the school before the end of the summer term. There will be 2 kinds of results on this paper. The first score tells you how well your child has done compared with other children who were born in the same month and year, taking the test at the same time. This is called an age standardised score. Your child's score will be shown as an X and will be presented in charts like these. The average score is 100, which means that about 2/3 of children taking the test will have scores between 85 and 115. If your child's score is between 70 and 84, it may suggest that extra support with reading or numeracy would be helpful. If your child's score is between 116 and 140, it may suggest that your child could be given more challenging numeracy or reading tasks. In a few cases, a child may not register a score, for example under 70 or over 140. Your teacher will be able to give you more information about this. The second score shows how well your child has done compared to every learner taking the test in their year group across Wales. It helps you to see how well your child is progressing over time. It is called a progress measure. In other words, it can track how your child is doing from year to year so that schools can provide the right support. The score will be shown as a cross within a shaded block, like in this chart. The sentence under the chart tells you if your child is at broadly the same level, lower than, or higher than last year. Small differences in scores from year to year are to be expected. If the sentence below your child's score says that the score is lower than last year, then your child may need some extra help. If it's higher than last year, then they may benefit from more challenging tasks. As an example, this chart shows a small difference between last year and this year. This shows that your child's performance in the last year is within the expected range. But, as it shows a slight downward trend each year, you might want to discuss this with your child's teacher, who may suggest that some extra support is needed. This chart shows a slight slip in position. Your child's performance is still within the expected range, and it may not mean that your child is not making progress. The tests are only one way to see how your child is doing at school. It's important to speak to your child's teacher for a full picture of how they are doing. There are plenty of things you can do at home to support your child's reading and numeracy. You can find out more about this by visiting our Education Begins at Home pages on Facebook and Twitter.